Him for me, two words, is substitutionary atonement, and one word is grace. And his grace is the reason that I'm able to stand here today and tell you of all the things that he's done in my life. My name is Teresa, like they said. I'm from Oregon. I was born and raised, went to church with my siblings, and when I was in my teens, I kind of started to run with the wrong crowd. Definitely walked away from the Lord during that time, and got into some bad relationships. I got pregnant when I was 16, and my son passed away from complications due to meningitis, leading me to kind of move away from the Lord even more. And at 21, I got pregnant, got married. I ended up having 4 kids. I was married until I was 34 in a pretty abusive marriage. Once we got divorced, I started going out and drinking, thinking that I was finding freedom in the bars and away from my kids, and it just got worse and worse. And as COVID was shutting the world down, my addiction was ramping up, and alcohol led to other drug uses, and I was getting pretty desperate. I ended up in the mental hospital. I ended up having to resign from my job as a labor and delivery nurse and report myself to the board of nursing. My sisters took my kids, and as I was trying to put my pieces back together, my sister found out about Teen Challenge from one of her friends who had her sister go. And my sister just started praying that I would agree to go, and months of her praying and me trying to find every way not to go. I said, I'll go to outpatient, I'll go to this, and the Lord just kept closing all these doors that I was trying to walk through until eventually I was funneled through the doors of Teen Challenge October 26th of 2020. So I entered the doors of Teen Challenge. Eventually my 2 little girls that are in the picture there joined me in the program and went through the program with me. Just walking into the doors of Teen Challenge, like the Lord just embraced me like a father, and he just reminded me that he's a good father, and he just reminded me I'm worthy and I'm forgiven and I'm chosen. And as I went through the program, he just built me back up into the mother and the provider and the nurse and the friend and everything that he made me to be. And then in 2022, November, I felt like I was called to go back to nursing. So I applied for my California nursing license. I was able to get that. I moved up to Redding, California, where I'm working as a labor and delivery nurse now with my kids. And the Lord has just shown me how much he loves me. Let's see. Romans 8:37 says, despite all these things, despite your shame, despite your guilt, despite all these mistakes that you've made, despite all these things, overwhelming victory is ours through Christ who loved us.